Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
Halo halo, tes kita kembali lagi di live gabut guys. Nggak ngerti nih mau ngapain hari ini. Mau ngapain hari ini juga nih. Palingnya keliling-keliling doang nih. Daily terus main quest, ntar gue setting komen, ntar setting komen lucu. Komen mana sih?
Come on, traveler, let's go! The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
Nah, sip. Gua mau daily dulu. Bang absen. Halo Rally. Ada Rally, ada Yulia, ada Wardani. Ntar ya. Temenin aku gabut guys. Rally gimana Sele? Gimana tadi gue mau ngapain? Kok sepi sih? Emang sepi guys. Ada nggak suara mic-nya? Tapi ada kan? Sepi. Emang sepi ini lagu Genshin-nya. Nah, ini bareng. Ada.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Hidup tanpa cinta, beset. Hidup tanpa cinta, lihat. Aduh. Babet. Bodo amat astaga. Assalamualaikum ganteng, beset. Reja baru nongol kali ini. Halo.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Lah kata harap jangganya, bodo amat. The taste of home. Jatuh bantal gua anjir. Kabar guys. Salah setting. Di bawah, atas. Nah, begitu. Lagi sibuk urus resto buat top up Genshin. Wah, ini yang gue suka nih. Emang nih si Reja nih ngeri nih. Gue juga lagi nabung nih buat hutau nih. Hutau. Baru berapa terimonya? Kira-kira apa 10.000 ya ini ya? Enggak, kurang 9.000. Belum bisa ngejemput hutau ya. Loading dan paketan gua. Astaga. Rally minta dibeliin paket sama Sele Gaming.
Let's go jumping in puddles and see who can make the biggest splash.
Challenge. Kapan nikah sama Bang De? Buset nih orang ya, gila emang. Udah gila emang Reja. Reja kamu jangan kompor-kompor ya. Ini mana pula? Wah nih bahan yang gue butuhkan nih.
Take flight.
gosip dari oh, parah sama Reja nih. Lebih parah dari gosip tetangga dia anjir. Ngepres apa nih, ngepres.
What? Think you can get away? Rain cutter. Born of ice and frost.
You win this battle.
Kita menggabut.
Going somewhere?
Time for takeoff. Let's play. No
Emang
more
iya
slow.
bener Sele Gaming nggak kerja
Very
rally. Bang sebut nama aku dong. Set, siapa nih? Ada kru, ada Sio. Siapa nih kru Sio anjir?
Here we go.
Makasih udah join kru Sio.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Mamamu pasti bangga. Nggak dapet anjir bahan. Ini lo. Terus nih gue mau panen arte lu nih buat si angling anjir. Guys, jangan lupa di like guys biar masuk ke rekomendasi videonya. Biar naik ke atas. Ini samurai ini yang gue butuhkan nih anjir.
Brace yourself. Think you can get away? Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines it. Access denied. Whirling snow.
Akhirnya lab lagi bang. Buset, ada Bang Rapip. Halo Bang Rapip.
Let's play.
Makasih udah join Bang Rapip. Jangan lupa di like.
My apologies. What a gliding be time for takeoff. Let me lead you first. No touching. Take flight.
Anjir, malas banget misi Inazuma ya. Jauh-jauh anjir sama portal. Calling down thunder.
Let's get down to business.
Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lapis. Think you can get away? Yahoo! Whirling snap. Rain cutter.
To the very
Mana satu lagi?
Here we go. Access denied.
Lu pernah lagi.
You win this battle.
Di mana dah? Di atas. Cuk.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Anjir. Harus ke puzzle dulu anjir. Teori asal. Biasanya teori asal malah bener. Nah kan, bilang nggak asal malah bener.
Treasure hunting. A valiant endeavor.
Mana anjir? Oh, udah dapet. Satu misi lagi.
body and mind.
Kita summon dulu orang di ini ya, Instagram coba ya.
Ooh, you restaurant? That place isn't even worth mentioning.
Mana orang? Share ke sini, share ke sini.
Time to act, body and mind.
Chan bang, maaf telat set. Halo Bang Indra, lama tak jumpa kita. Cepat tidak lagi, bagus banget. Jangan lupa event bang, 3 hari lagi habis. Iya aja.
The vision
Mintanya putri pengendang. Gas pak, set. Mana Pak Mamat? Nih akun mau digas nggak di live nih? Ah. Anda mau digas kah di live stream? Ntar YG-nya gue tutupin nih kalau nggak mau terkenal. Suara emang iya, emang ini tuh udah gede banget. Suara gamenya gue kecilin deh, coba. Mana nih? Siapa ini? Topel nak. Gitu. Astaga. Terima kasih Bang Tompel. Astaga nih anjir, namanya cocok. Astaga. Aneh-aneh ya. Ampun nama-namanya. Nah, jadiin gua deh. Jadi kecil kocak suara lu anjir. Oh iya, gede aja di sini. Coba ya. Oh iya nih, coba testing ya. Robot. Coba deh. Sound setting mikro. Udah nih mikrofonnya udah pakai. Jadi biasa deh. Ya kocak gaming udah gede anjir. Make out. Filter. Noise suppression-nya udah. Gue ditipu-tipu mulu nih sama Bang Indra nih anjir. Bentar. Coba tes woi. Kalau gabut bantu domain dong bang. Set mana coba sini login gak? Serius as. Udah gede kocak serius deh.
This is a day in the life of the traveler.
Ini gue penuh anjir.
I'm learning more about you all the
Lu
time.
kocak diginiin.
Have a chance, and I'll become an
Coba Pak
ultimate
Mamat
adventurer
emang
for
kecil Pak
sure.
Mamat. Pak Mamat. Astaga.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Udah mentokin baru kedengeran. Buset. pakai headset, kocak.
Give me half a chance, and I'll become an outstanding adventurer for sure. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who
Astaga.
sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Beres misinya, laporan. Bang, kok nggak main game horror lagi, Bang? Lah, si Selenya kocak, si Selenya kan patah tangannya. Nggak tahu emang Anda. Anda tidak dikabari sama dia. Suka lupa kecilin kalau lagi nonton. Ya astaga.
Ad Astra.
Oh, baru tahu aku, Bang. Nah, parah. Itu dia ketiduran lagi naik motor.
Ad Astra.
Pusing pala dia, tugas kampusnya jadi dilempar ke gue semua, Cok. Oh, domainnya domain. Di domain. Sampah, Cok. Domain. Punya buku binian lagi. Nanti kita farming artefak. Siapa di sini yang artefaknya masih busuk, guys? Ini apa ya? Curiga gara-gara ngeliat sejarah di jalan, Bang. Astaga. Ampun.
Let's go jumping in put.
Sing kepala dia.
See who can make the biggest splash.
Ini apa nih, boleh kirim foto? Gas, Pak, gue lagi kelas. Iya, lagi kelas. Oh, nonton orang-orang. Maksudnya apa? Semoga cepat sembuh, Bang Sele Gaming. Coba summon dulu, dia suruh nonton di ini. Nih, gue summon ya, coba ya. Katanya tadi lagi pusing palanya, coba kita kasih link. kita kasih link ya. Sele Gaming.
Time for takeoff. Let's play. All hail. Rain outlines your fate. Let me read you a verse. Know my soul. Take flight. Southward swirl.
Dapat bagus, guys.
Rain cutter.
Gue butuh arte ginian nih. Artenya. Arte yang kayak beginian nih. Buat siangling nih. Nah, giniannya nih, tapi yang pyro. Nah, kayak gini nih. Mana nih? Kagak ada CR ya, anjir. Kita kasihin buat siangling ntar. Anjir, lumayan nih, tapi sampah banget. Kasih namanya berkarakter. Suram mulu loh. Pasti gara-gara siapa nih? Pasti salah satu dari kalian mendoakan aku dapat ampas ya, guys ya. Mana nih Bang Indra, jadi domain gak anjir? Ntar gua udah offline ya ngajakin ini domain aja. Nggak diubah dulu.
Think you can get
Apa
away?
diubah apa?
Brace yourself. Next on the agenda for Rex Lapis. Rain outlines your fate. Born of ice and frost. Embrace the ice.
Kampret malah nggak kena. Tukar 3 busuk ke 1 AT busuk. Waduh, cacat tukarnya. Paling bagus nobles doang anjir. Aduh. Wah, ini lumayan nih. Ini kita gambling ntar nih. Berharap sih dapat attack persen di bawah ya. Man, tahu sendiri. Gacha arti lebih kejam anjir.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Time for takeoff. Know my soul. Witness the power of Gugwa. Blaze over. My apologies. Coming out to watch. Sometsu.
Anjir, ini domain paling gampang anjir farming arti yang ini. Astaga, geran dapet yang kayak gini sampah mulu loh. Gitu. Ajarin aku cara buildnya bang. Dulu punya aku mati terus padahal ketemu slime doang bos. Sama slime doang mati aja. Bang, kenapa ya setiap seleb ada suara noise gitu? Waduh, noise gimana tuh maksudnya bang RA? Di look mah pakai crimson aja bang MA.
Think you can get away? Here we go. For Rex Lapis. Ring cutter. Yahoo! Whirling snow.
Noise-nya macam mana bang RA?
Sakura
Kalau
swirl.
saya di setting di OBS-nya biar nggak noise.
Take flight.
Ada di filternya voice apa namanya? Filter noise suppression. Kalau saya ngomong ada suara berisik itu bang, saya nggak kasihan sama yang dengar. Ya astaga. Bentar, coba share ini OBS-nya ya. Nih di bentar. Add Windows Capture. Bentar guys, buat cekin dulu ininya. Windows Capture. Apa yang muncul ininya sih anjir? Muncul itunya ya? Gue mau liatin settingan OBS nya. Bentar. Salah ini, salah.
Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree,
Lah kocak.
looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
50 remove, salah. Apa berarti? Kok nggak bisa semua? Oh, display capture, salah cok. Nah, ini di settingan OBS nya nih, settingnya ada di yang sini apa ya? Oh bukan malah. Oh, di voice nya nih, ini di yang saya kasih salah ketik ya, parah, gue kira gak kasihan. Ini di yang mic aux nya ini Ini dipencet yang ini, yang gambar gear ini, yang
Sure,
pengaturannya.
I'll play you another tune, but
Nanti
it'll cost
pilihnya
you
di
an
filter.
apple.
Di filter nih. Terus ditambahin noise suppression gitu. Nih. Kalau dari PC ya, kalau di HP kan lu, kalau ini kan di HP. Kalau di PC ya begini doang udah. Jadi nanti nih, kalau misalnya gua diem, mic-nya diem. Nah gitu, nggak ada gerak nih kalau gue hilangin noise suppressionnya ya. Ntar, filter noise suppressionnya misalnya kita apa nih, anjir ada cakrang kagetnya nih. Aduh, semangat terus Bang Deddy. Uset, siap anjir kata-katanya. Ngeri anjir kali cuk. Nah, ini noise suppressionnya kita remove. Digini doang bisa nggak? Oh bisa. Coba nih ya. Tuh, kalau ini gue diem aja dia gerak terus mic-nya. Tuh, begini dia deh. Ini gue diem doang nggak ngomong, gerak terus ininya kalau nggak pakai noise suppression. Jadi makanya harus difilter pakai ini. Nih kalau udah difilter, ntar nggak kelihatan. Komen. Nah tuh dia kan bakal turun nih ininya, si mic-nya ini sampai bawah, sampai mentok kiri tuh. Jadi nggak ada suara sama sekali nanti kalau diem. Jadi suara kipas juga nggak bakal kedengeran itu. Oke, ini Windows capture-nya aku matiin lagi. Sip. Itu Bang RA. Kita lanjut lagi. Brengsek banget. Namanya RP 1 juta anjir. Kaget aja anjir. Hebat orang-orang. Terima kasih RP 1 juta. Astaga. Ini apa nih? Lumayan nih. Tapi nggak ada CDMF-nya anjir. Ayo Bang RA, live di ininya aja, laptopnya dibuat live, nanti di mirror. Jadi HP buat main, di mirror ke laptop. Tempa dong Bang artefaknya, ntar yang ini kita tempa nih. Tadi ada dapat bagus tadi sih. Mana ya? Kan yang ini. Masih yang bagus tadi. Guys, apa yang bagus gimana? Anjir, tulisannya new semua anjir. Tadi ada yang bagus anjir. Oh, nih kita lock dulu nih. Pakai apa buat nyambunginnya Bang? Laptop saya kentang sekali Bang. Kalau kuat buat OBS bisa, itu masih bisa. Kalau OBS-nya kuat mah kentang nggak masalah. Cuman mirror doang, nggak makan RAM banyak mirror.
Time for takeoff. Brace yourself. Touching. Glaze over. Rain outlines your fate. Let me leave you. Whirling snow.
Passion deh.
My apologies. Think you can get away?
OBS 440p doang masa.
No, my sword. Rain cutter. Access denied. All hail. Whirling snow.
480p di mana? Bentar ya. OBS kuat 480p doang. Di ininya maksudnya apa namanya? Bentar, coba gue nyalain lagi capture-nya ya. Di ininya, di settingan ininya. Gak kuat kalau lebih dari di sini. Mana sih? Ini. Apa yang mana? Kalau lebih dari 480 bakal lag banget. Ya mananya anjir, gua nggak ada gitu banget. Apa ini? Kalau perasaan gua nggak ada setting gitu buat ya. Ini sesuai resolusi ininya, resolusi monitor. Di bagian screen apalah itu, screen anjir. Malah kayak keganti itu ya anjir. Screen, di bagian screen, di ininya YouTube-nya apa di mananya? Udah bang, abaikan aja, astaga. Sih bang. Dapat apa nih? Yang bonus anjir. Bentar. Gue itu settingan default itu cuman ganti-ganti dikit doang di apanya tuh. OBS-nya itu di yang tadi doang itu, output sama itunya doang. Sesuai nama monitor sama bitrate-nya sesuai sama ini. Apa? Koneksi.
Let us find shelter from the rain.
Gua mau kerap ininya lagi, apa? Si condenser tabel kupu. Bang RA nggak ini, nggak live stream. Kita summon warga tuh.
Let's play.
Mau nyampe anjir. Wah, terbang nih anjir.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Dan dulu bang, siap. Oke, 4 favorit untuk crafting on start. Token. Apa lama lagi event? 3 hari 6 jam lagi. Ini udah beres semua. Challenge juga udah sisa ini. Bisa quest ginian aja loh. Ambil lu questnya. Kalau gabut kita beresin semua ntar. Expedition reward.
Add Astra. Let's go jumping in puddles and see who can make the biggest splash.
Apa ya tag yang cocok ya buat nih game ya biar rame ya. Coba tag-tag kagak ada yang ini, kagak ada yang nyantol ya tag-tagan. Mana guys? Ada saran tag kah? Baca 10 juta. Ini bagus tagnya deh. Iya tagnya, tambahin tagnya gacha ya. Modern. Tag gacha. Apalagi ada saran gak nih? Siapa waifu siapa lagi yang kita masukin nih? Di tag nih. Ayaka, Eula, Hutau, apalagi hidup Penti. Oh ini nih. Kokomi yang baru. Kokomi Keking Wang. Coba begitu dulu. Orang-orang malam-malam masih pada kelas meja.
Let me read you a verse. Take flight. This is long overdue. Yahoo! Embrace the ice. Whirling snow.
Mana nih yang tadi ngajakin domain anjir? Bang Indra, kemana anda? Tadi udah login. Dapetnya busuk-busuk mulu dong. Gila banget anjir. Menggaca ngeselin ya artefak udah. Sabar bang, set. Pasti laptopnya lagi ngebul ya bang ya. Lagi kirain ini lagi ngebul ini ya.
Think you can get away? Let's play. Lord of Ice and Frost.
Oh, no.
Blaze over. Rain outlines your feet. Rain cutter. My apologies. Time for takeoff. Take flight. Kamisato out. Sometsu. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Combo beku emang enak banget, combo beku, combo api. Bang senyum terus dong, manis banget kalau lagi senyum. Buset udah gila. Halo Bang Pendi. Bang Pendi jangan lupa toy. Wah emang ini kayaknya emang ini ngeri. Cuman buat siapa ya? Arte ginian. Ribet kalian. Jangan lupa di like guys. Kita share dulu ke grup keluarga ya, sabar. Tap. Saya nggak punya komunitas bang. Waduh. Adalah kan komunitas TWD. Kalau bang pengen
Think you
kan
can get away?
komunitas TWD gitu.
Here we go. Touching. This is long overdue. No, my sword. Ring cutter. My apologies.
Kadang yang di summon-summonnya juga ngeselin nih masalahnya nih.
Brace
Bang
yourself.
Deddy udah nggak dimami lagi jadi streamer.
Sakura swirl.
Oh, nonton orang-orang. Asli lo biar dapat yang dipengenin kagak ini loh, kagak bagus-bagus startnya. Tolong banget ini. Mana guys, ada yang punya ritual gak nih buat tes deh nih, buat terakhir nih.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Ritual apa gitu nih?
Time for takeoff. Let's play. Blaze over. Witness the power of Gugwa. No, my sword. Yahoo! Coming out to light.
Kembang dulu bang,
Born of
biar
ice and
bakal
frost.
kembang.
Time to equip.
Dia mau mati aja.
Change of plans. Ring cutter.
Mungkin bang sebelum klaim. Set. Coba ya. Terjun nih. Kagak bisa, kocak, mentok. Coba.
Brace yourself.
Gak bisa anjir. Junot mana? Sini. Oh, sini bisa. Coba ya. Kita ikutin ritual Bang Indra nih. Sesat gak nih? Gue butuh yang itu doang udah. Yang ungu itu. Set apa sih namanya? Si Menawa bukan? Butuh yang kayak gini nih. Apa ini? Oh, EOSF. Emblem. Teori misklik nggak? Ah, nggak. Kayak mau nempak teori misklik. Ah, nih. Ini bakal dapat yang imba nih. Set. Wah. Coba ini dari 3 ada yang imba nih. Astaga. Tengah kiri kanan guys. Buka yang mana dulu nih? Kita intip yang mana dulu nih? Ya dapat. Ini apa? Healing bonus. Mending tengah dulu, kanan apa kiri? Nah, cek ini dulu deh. Kiri. Coba ya. Sampai cok. Pilih gua tengah nih, tengah dapat nih kayak gini. Anjir, hanya busuk banget, tai. Wah, emang bejat, cok. Bejat. Yang ngerti lagi. Dapatnya yang bagus yang itu doang, anjir. Yang buat si kembang api, si siapa? Yomiya.
In puddles and see who can make the biggest splash.
Emang begitu. Tadi yang udah gua kunci. Oh, ini kunci juga nih. Tadi yang udah dikunci mana? Oh, nih. Coba ya. Kita open nih. Start ketiga ya nih. Keempatnya nih. Bantuin gua domain bang biar dapet. Mana lu udah online? Ayo sini online. Biar gua iniin domain. Elah, tolong banget nih attack persen nih. Attack persen seneng banget nih. Anjir, elemental mastery tai. Ini jebakan, ini pasti naik ke dia mulu. Absen bang, halo Muhammad Fikram, halo. Selamat datang di live stream ini guys. Elemental mastery cok. Sing kepala. Anjir, naik HP persen lagi. Tai banget. Astaga. Kok videonya burik bang? Buset, burik katanya. Naik ke resolusinya kocak. Wah anjir, bener-bener gas plus 20. Apakah Hutawa tertawa melihat ini? Astaga. Siapa di sini yang jadi salesnya Hutau guys? Ampun, apa jadi HP persen anjir. Sekalian ini deh misi weekly nih yang 500.000. Teori tumbal arti bagus. Buset, ini lahap ini teori tumbal arti bagus. Wah, tai banget cok. Ini apa-apaan anjir. Ini kalau HP persen lagi, wah bener sales Hutau nih. Masa jadi 27% anjir. Itu bagus buat Zhongli bang artinya. Set. Parah. Buat foto juga busuk bang kalau HP doang. Set. Parah ini cok. CDMX kan naik sama sekali. Satu kali kayak. Apa tuh yang naik? Crit rate anjir, crit rate cok. Kita bandingin ya sama Hutau yang gue punya. Ini nggak ada crit rate nya, tapi gedean dia sih, tapi darahnya ya cuman ya gimana anjir. Suram cok. Satu lagi yang ini. Next coba lab LS bang. Waduh. Lab LS. Nggak punya gamenya aja. Ayo guys, doakan aku naik CDMX guys. CDMX full asli lah. Bang, jangan pakai jet cutter bagus nggak? Waduh. Jangan pakai jet cutter. Jangan pakai jet cutter gak recommended sih dia, soalnya jarang bakal muncul di build. Dia mainannya switch karakter. Sele Gaming, doakan aku agar bisa live kembali. Buset, halo Sele Gaming, semoga recovery-nya cepat. Utau mah gedein CDMX bang, yang penting sama HP. Wah, ini apakah ini wangi? Ini tanda-tanda wangi nih. Lah. Oh, alat cok. Naik HP sama ini. Lagi. Anjir, HP polos naik cok. Bisa jadi DPS gak bang Jean? Gian jadi DPS susah cuk, jadi DPS gak begitu berasa juga, paling cuman buat dorong-dorong orang ke atas doang. Damage sakitnya di fall damage nya soalnya. Mana tadi tuh ya, up nih 20 nih asli lah. Jadi yang naik HP polos cok, sampah banget anjir. Online Bang Deddy, wiset siap. Sabar. Gak jelas anjir. HP polos mulu anjir. Coba Bang review akun saya Bang, wiset. Yang mana akun kau, yang mana? Akun Anda kan banyak cok. Wah gak jelas anjir, naiknya random banget anjir, busuk itu parah emang. Nggak apa-apa, 20-in aja buat tumbal ntar. Tai banget, habis lagi tumbalnya. Astaga, apakah ada yang bagus di antara yang busuk-busuk ini? Anemo, CR, CDM, HP HP. Wow. Emang si Menawa buat ini si Hutau bagus katanya emang. Emang iya. Oh iya cu, yang Zeyop Bang namanya. Set, sabar ya. Emang si Menawa bagus buat Hutau ada. Apakah bakal kena kutukan ini? Kutukan apa nih namanya? 7,8% nih. Tumbal deh kesini deh. Mana yang tadi? Busuk banget yang ini anjir. Statnya doang bagus anjir. Yalah. 20%an CDMX lah. Tolong banget deh. Anjir anjir. Ini mah yang datang sales ini nih. Sales albedo nih. Tipu Bang Zegion maksudnya. Set Zegion. Suram arte. Tepak suram cok. Nah kita sekalian join. Zegion. Oh ini dia nih. Check information. Coba ya jiannya kita locate nih. Ini jadi katra anjir. Jadi katra dulu. Bang punya akun micet wis. micet anjir. CDMX. Jian sih anemo damage nggak terlalu ini sih, nggak terlalu kepake sih. Mending diganti aja Viridescent-nya nih, mending dikasih ke si siapa kayak Sucrose atau siapa. Jangan lupa sarapan Bang. Siap Bang Era. Dia soal pal damage-nya ini dia si Jian ini physical. Metanya sih yang support lagi pada pakai ini nih artefaknya nih. Ngapain ini? Dan sini kan bisa. Nih pakai ginian nih metanya nih. Biar bisa ulti mulu. Siangling pakai ginian. Gitu metanya sih orang-orang tuh. Pada dipakein Simena apa? Emblem of apa tuh namanya? Emblem of Severed Fate. Nah, pada pakai yang itu. Oh iya tadi si Bang Indra udah login udah. Main FF nggak bang? Set. Ampun bang, mabar. Set, mabar apa kita? Nah, ada dia nih Bang Indra. Bang Indra, ACC buat kokois. Buset. Oke bang, makasih sarannya. Absen bang, set. Absen ada RA game, ada Maulana, ada Yusuf, ada Gugun, ada Pajar, ada Pendi, ada Pradana, ada siapa, ada Muhammad, ada Pikra. Ampun. Apalagi nih bang, pernah ngerasain rasa aneh pas minum air aqua gak bang? Pernah, pahit rasanya. Oh ini yang Liza, pahit airnya. Bukan aqua tapi air isi ulang. kayaknya pas isi ulang pasirnya masih ada itu. ACC bang, Bang Indra ACC.
Take flight.
Game apa nih bang? Game Genshin Impact. Game komunis ini ada masuk.
Be a monument to chivalry. Witness.
Mana nggak ada. Buset, tadi udah gue request anjir. Sabar ya, lawan samurai dulu. Anjir. Apa masih ada suara musuh? Ini bang, gue request lagi nih. Bisa ACC kocak. Kokomi Slender and Hatter DNE. Set nih Kokomi ini nih. Berarti jet cutter cocok nih pakai ke siapa bang? Keking cocok pakai gituan keking. Ayaka juga banyak sih yang cocok, tapi baru dikit soalnya yang pakai pedang DPS-nya. DPS yang bener-bener DPS ya Keking bisa tuh. Ini si Ayaka juga. Kalau Ayaka pakai jet cutter berarti tinggal naikin CD Max-nya aja. Itu sih. Bang collab sama Bang Indra dong. Waduh, bahaya cuy kalau collab sama dia. Obrolannya nggak ketampung anjir. Bisa tiba-tiba live streamnya stop cuy. Langsung ada yang gedor-gedor di kaca anjir. Bahaya kalau udah ini Discord sama dia. Kacau. Set. Oh, apa nih rekomendasi api dan apa sih musuhnya? Api. Astaga. Nah,
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
set udah loncat-loncat aja dia. Ribet nih WA isinya apa nih? Oh, kok jancok suram yang sebelumnya sampai kesebut, buset deh. Musiknya bikin ngantuk bang. Iya nih emang musiknya Genshin nih.
My apologies.
Ya tahu begini musuhnya mah gue pakai ini fancy tadi. Rek bang koplo ini kah? Ya copyright kocak.
Whirling snow. There you are, eavesdropper.
Stabilize!
My apologies.
Let me amuse myself a little. Look at me. Just once. Oh.
Coba ini WA apa lagi? Yoi. Aduh ini home saya lag banget. Kaca bang IndiHome. Ngeluh mulu orang-orang pada pakai IndiHome. Besok live nggak Bang RA? Nanti saya jadi penontonnya. Saya mampir. Buset deh. Tumben-tumbenan dia loadingnya cepet nih, udah loncat-loncat nih. Apa yang terjadi sama dia ini? Sabtu aja lah WD. Malam minggu nih ngeri juga nih.
Whirling snow.
Sok dia belum di atas doang anjir.
My apologies.
There you are, eavesdropper.
I will have order!
Let me amuse myself. The systems shine no longer.
Be gone.
Si guys.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Ayo kata orang. Astaga. Halo YouTube, buset. Lah cabut dia. Apa udah delay bang, buset delay. Oh iya delay. Ini apa udah habis ininya? Udah ini. Udah beres domain. Apa pindah domain? Lawan bos apa gimana ini? Kasih lah hilang dia anjir, kemana deh? Oh di sini coy.
A blade embraces its duty.
Di karakter berarti. Betak. Delay bang. Salah aja.
mind.
Delay bang.
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate. Sakura swirl.
Monthly-nya tuan bot. Monthly-nya. S bang. S. Lawan S. Ini berarti karakter lagi berarti. Maksudnya delay, gue yang delay apa lu yang delay? Izin live duluan bang, mau ngaji. Oke siap bang Pendi, terima kasih sudah join di YouTube-nya. Ya iya emang delay, kocak di YouTube mah. Astaga. Di sini udah kelar di YouTube baru. Ya kali harus sama kayak YouTube, emang nih aneh-aneh dia nih. Apal api lagi bang, musuh api lagi aja. Ya gas. Emang udah muncul api. Buat ganti karakter mulu aja. Ini nih. Api. Suruh Discord aja udah bang biar rame. Ada bahaya cok, Discord sama dia bahaya aja. Kacau Discord sama dia.
Body and mind.
Oh udah muncul ya? Belum, kocak. Anjir, api-api belum muncul anjir. Tele dulu, kita betak ininya dulu, hilang dia dulu. Dragon Spine belum kebuka anjir. Discord sama dia bisa ketangkap kita cok. Bahaya bahasan dia, ngapain dulu kita. Biasa bapak patung loh. Ya apa ini? Apa ini? Anjir.
I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me.
Anjir. Udah muncul belum di buku? Nyampe nggak bawah? Kemarin gak delay bang. Bang Indra, gue betak ininya samurainya. Mana sih samurai ya? Samurai itu lokasinya di malam bang. Halo Harpilia, selamat malam. Terima kasih sudah join.
Lucky all my new bombs are waterproof.
Petak gas sambil loh. Iya nih, gas sambil
Day.
La la la.
Aku butuh giniannya nih anjir nih. Mana lagi ya lapaknya nggak? Lapak samurai anjir. Yang di sini belum kebuka portalnya. Lewat mana sononya? Sini kalau nggak salah ada nih. Emang kotanya kocak. Ya anjir lapaknya. Di sini ada di kiri nih. Bang bisa nyetir helikopter gak bang? Di GTA bisa.
Lucky all my new bombs are waterproof.
Mana dia aja ya? Seingat gue ada samurai di daerah sini. Oh di sana cok. Nah level masih kecil nih kita. Telat nggak bang? Nggak telat bang Pajar. Gak ada kata telat buat anda. Ini bukan samurai aja nih mah. Astaga.
La la la.
Bahannya ini udah kebanyakan. Kata Bang Deddy push up 10 kali bang. Ini. Lah kita gas api lah nanti. Bang lumin pakai PJC mantep gak? Mantep udah. PG Gaming udah pakai PJC. Temen yang elemen apaan dulu tapi. Nah, elemen Geo bagus tuh pakai PJC lah. Saya lagi nobar bang sama keluarga, jangan toxic ya set. Siap bang Pajar. Sini channel family friendly kalau kata bang Sele.
Know my sword. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Boom! Jumpy Dumpty go!
Anemo, waduh anemo. Anemo pakai gituan sih kurang sih.
Body and mind.
Segion hasil.
We go.
Ngeri banget Bang Pikram ikut join. Astaga. Zegion. Bang Sele gimana Mang Bang? Apa sih Gimang mana Bang? Bang Sele gaming. Mana Bang? Waduh. Pas serigala Bang
No one's
Gas.
joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go.
Serigala. Bang Sele lagi recovery ya deh.
Benny's adventure team.
Mana serigala mana anjir? Sini kan. Bagus pakai Elegio dong ya Bang. Iya. Elegio. Elegio ada efek ininya. Naikin crit lagi. Kalau lagi mode ulti di dalam batu-batuannya.
What a bummer.
Mana nih Bang Indra, gua udah di serigala. Kilde sekalian dah, set gas terus, udah gas semua dah. Gas semua udah. Bang, room tour kamar. Oh. Room tour, ampun dah. Warga-warga berlewat sana. Dia lagi ganti karakter aja. Oh ini dia nih. Ngeri nih di look Bang Pikram, ngeri cuy. Astaga. Anjir serigalanya Mirana. Ngeri ya, ngeri nih serigala Mirana nih. Versi gede. Kok jadi horor Bang? Waduh. Oh gini nih. Makhluk mitologi Boreas. Wede, hijau-hijau gitu ya, hijau-hijau geng. Anjay. Mana nih yang punya kotak kemana? Oh iya, Cilde ya katanya. Mana Cilde? Oh ini dia nih. Astaga. Jangan ganti karakter Bang, aku lag. Set, siapa yang ganti karakter? Gak ada yang ganti karakter, kocak. Darah gua sekaratnya masih pakai ginian gua. Sabar bang, gua ganti ini, ganti gadgetnya pakai. Sabar ya guys. Dah ya. Lah, kocak gaming kok. Oh, equip dulu anjir. Nah, baru bisa nge-heal. Bang, kok DN masih ada? DN emang masih ada, wacak DN ada yang baru.
Onwards. We have work to do.
Silly Billy Hilly Churl.
Nama DN-nya apa ya? Gue lupa nama DN-nya. Yang baru itu. Oh, DN Helios. DN Helios. Baru open beberapa hari yang lalu. Lah, ini yang punya kotanya belum ada anjir. Astaga. Oh, baru masuk ya orang-orang.
You've made some progress. You've got it.
Kita masih Dela ya anjir. Bang, Buyung main gak bang? Waduh, Buyung main gak? DN gak tahu ya. Dia main dia.
You're cut above.
Lag nih senjatanya nih, belum punya signaturnya nih. Ntar pas rerun kalau ada lagi senjatanya gue kejar lah. Mumpung red on.
Go as one.
Weekly-nya beres. Weekly-nya sisa masak, keluarga. Lah, yang punya kotak kemana nih? Mana lagi?
Your business here.
Udah bang, makasih, buset, udah nih kita. Oke kalau begitu, gua main quest di kota. Hadir bang, buset, halo Muhammad Atalarik, terima kasih sudah mampir. Jangan lupa di like guys biar masuk ke pencarian videonya.
Let us find shelter from the rain.
Mainin event ini nih, sisa berapa 3 hari lagi anjir. Ininya belum. Kita mainin bisnis yang lain. Kita kembali ke Liwe. Nah, orang WA anjir aja. Quest itu bisa co-op nggak bang? Waduh,
Hey, youngling, we're here.
gua nggak tahu dah.
Traveler, Paimon, did you hear the news? I made it through the selections for Masterful Chefs. Really? Woohoo! That's great!
Bang, bantu domain tepak buat Cilde. Zaki itu Ahmed. Halo Zaki. Halo. Bantu domain tepak buat Cilde.
It was a total breeze.
Apa ini
wasn't even
yang di
trying.
Dragon Spine?
But it true. I made a few new test dishes, and I was hoping everyone could try them and give some feedback. Traveler, you want to be the first?
Wah, jadi kita dijadiin yang pertama nih. Ayolah.
Oh, yeah, we did. And
Ya bang,
anyway,
Dragon
we
Spine,
get to
ayolah.
eat your food all the time, so we're biased. You should find some other people this time, just to play it safe. Good idea. Okay, let me think.
Kalau bang sore telat habis kapan ceria,
Let's
reset.
get Beto to try it first.
Ampun bang.
Beto!
Bet.
Yep, you can definitely trust her opinion. Let's go find her.
Apa nih?
Right now, she should be down at the docks. Let me box up this food real quick, then we can head on down.
Cucu.
We have to try the winning dish of this year's.
Ayolah sekarang lah kalau gitu. Apa itu? Apanya? Pahalak apa sih? Pahalak apa itu bacanya gimana itu? Gak ada ininya anjir, patahnya anjir. Aduh, tadi saya gagal lagi ke plus 7 bang, kesel banget anjir gila. Ya bang, tonton video nempas saya ya bang. Bang, saya mau main dulu nih sama Bang Pikram nih. Dibuka dong bang, apanya dibuka?
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Lah, gagal anjir. Widih, Bang Pikram member Mirai Dream ID ya, denger lelet banget astaga. Anjir, member Mirai Dream ID ya. Udah gila. Gimana Bang Pikram, katanya member Mirai Dream ID, emang iya? Udah diintip. Astaga, kenapa member Mirai Dream anjir? Astaga, tolong itu bacain komennya guys. Astaga, apa anjir? Apa itu anjir? Anjir kagak ada ini cok. Gimana bacanya Zaki? Coba Bang Per itu terjemahin dulu itu.
Oh, where are you?
Gak tahu. Apa maksud anda? Waduh, apa
Upgrade
nih?
PC.
Upgrade PC. Anjir ya, upgrade PC. Terima kasih bang. Terima kasih Bang Caspire. Emang nih Caspire gamer nih. Gila. Baik sekali. Nggak KPM kah? Anjir, apa ini bacanya cok? Itu nah apa lagi tuh? Iya, apa ya? Iya pak. Save.
Mom, so heavy.
lakod satorokat. Wah, gak tahu gua, nggak bisa gua bacanya, gua nggak ada ininya anjir, nggak ada patahnya, bingung bacanya cok. Hello Zaki, can you use fathah in your apa itu? In your language. can read Arab without fathah. Misal kenapa jadi orang Israel? Aneh-aneh.
This is order.
Torn to oblivion.
Lah ah. Nggak bisa. Wah. Why Zaki? Why? Kenapa nggak bisa? Wah, Bang Bikram kayaknya dapat bagus nih. Lama nih ritualnya nih. Oh, udah. Tiga. Pas bang. Ya gitulah hari-hari artepak emang. Artepak hari-hari emang begitu bang.
I will have order.
Now you shall perish. There is no escape. Motion to compel.
Order guide you.
Kasih ritual lu nih ke Bang Bikram. Nah bang,
This
ini
is
ritual nih. Wow, itu bagus. Let's go. Wah, ibadah pasti itu artefaknya tuh. Wait bang, inventory-nya penuh. Waduh. Inventory-nya malah penuh anjir. Gila gila.
Where are you? Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good.
Mana nih Bang Bikram? Oh, lagi ini upgrade ini. Genshin bisa lapar nggak bang? Waduh, nggak bisa, ini bukan The Sim ini. Cuman kalau buat makan bisa, kalau sekedar makan doang. Kalau lapar nggak bisa. Siapa yang cita-citanya beli patahan coklat? Astaga, Bang Indra katanya lagi ngidam coklat. Dia katanya mau beli patahan coklat tuh. Coba di WA aja tuh Bang Indra tuh. Lagi sakit seharian liatin Sami itu naik turun hampir jantungan. Waduh, ini Bang Fire nih. Semoga lekas membaik.
Stabilize. Order guide.
Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Blazing delight, visible evidence. Motion to compel.
Ini saya udah ditarik semua. Udah nggak masang-masang saham lagi. Aku Dewa Abang Pendi katanya mau pesen di WeChat. Astaga, apalagi nih micat anjir. Ampun, ampun guys. Itu Bang Indra tuh beli coklat patahan tuh di WA tuh. Kata Bang Pern tuh. Bang, emang Genshin ada puzzle? Ada puzzle. Puzzle-nya banyak. Setiap map beda-beda puzzle. Enggak susah sih tapi puzzle-nya. Yang map baru nih yang Inazuma yang ngeselin dong.
I will have order. This is order.
Oke. Kasih ritual lebar hoki. Ini Bang Pikram dapat bagus, diem aja dia anjir. Dapat stat imba nih kayaknya dia nih. Apakah benar begitu Bang? Oh, si Zaki udah nggak komen lagi dia nih. Pusing juga bacanya. Ampun. Crossfire lagi buka ini gak Bang? Apa? Crossfire lagi buka apa namanya tuh? RO nggak? Coba liatin rank berapa di KPF.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Aku nggak ikutan Bang yang cowok. Astaga, nggak ikutan. Kenapa emang Bang Indra? Ikutlah, bantu kawan. Nggak ikutan. Wah, hilang dia. Mana dia? Udahan dia. Bang Pikram udahan ini. Astaga. Kapan yang nggak mau coklat patahan sih? Yang awan serigala Bang, oh serigala. Yang burung puyuh kemarin buat apa jadinya Bang? Waduh, giveaway. Dimasak terus giveaway jadi ini sayur. Serigala. Orang-orang serigala lewat situ. Sini gitu. Bisa cepetan lewat sini anjir. Udah tinggal loncat doang. Bang Pikram akunnya kayaknya dewa nih. Iya dewa akunnya anjir. Tuh gua ganti karakter mulu anjir. Oke lah bang. Wah tuh ganti lagi tuh. Gila gila gila. Mau ganti lagi kah nih? Ngeri dia anjir. Ah dia belum muncul-muncul nih BTW nih. Weh, Bang Pikram sini ada Dawei. Mana dia? Ada Dawei bang. Bunuh aja bang. Waduh. Mana sih dia? Di mapnya? Oh itu dia tuh.
Tidal wave.
Lihat tuh damage ada. Ngeri banget emang akunnya. Wah gila. Cilde geng udah.
Solidify. I will have order. Solidify.
Jumpy, jumpy, go! Blazing delight!
Let's light it up.
Kabut ya. Iya.
Why do they never miss?
Gather.
Boing, boing, boom!
Kan lu masih kebal cok.
Order right. Stabilize.
Apa lagi nih Bang Pikram, ada lagi nggak nih? Biar sekalian nih.
You know, there are better ways to seek out our enemies than, well, standing here.
Udah bang, habis resin. Waduh. Pakai lah ininya peragil resinnya. Oke kalau begitu. Oke kalau begitu. Saatnya kita lanjut story lagi. Kita lanjutkan story ini. Apa ini orang? Naik agen. Game apa lagi naik agen anjir. Lama nih loadingnya nih. Kalau habis keluar koop anjir. Lanjut quest lagi nih.
Beto, ahoy! Hey, look, who's she with?
Sibit.
Hi, Beto. Hi, Xinyan. Are we interrupting anything?
Wih, si Jan akhirnya masuk ke story nih.
Woman of the hour. We were just talking about you.
Beta was saying you and I should get ourselves on board sometime. Says the whole crew's been asking for us.
신년 araw kung sisinbesin no yue user mo si sosyo. Sekarang pengenalan karakternya udah begini-gini ya.
Seems like you three go way back. Oh, we really do. Beto and Xinyan are two of my oldest customers, and I've helped out in the kitchen on board Beto's ship
Gusto
in
mo
the
laman.
past. Recently, Xinyan's been planning to do a show on board too.
That's the plan. Good music's meant for sharing. You guys should check it out sometime.
Will do. But I came here today because I made it into the Masterful Chef's finals,
Ini
and I
ntar
was just trying
2.2
out some new
dapat gitar ng
dishes to bring
Xinyan
to the
na.
competition. Can you have a little taste and give me some feedback?
Sure, beats drinking on an empty stomach.
Oh, about time. I'm starving over here. Let's see what you got.
Try Xiangling dish.
Oh, man. This chicken fu young's tasting awesome.
Oh, this food is too good for me to be soaking up the alcohol with.
These three seem to have a great time with each other.
They're the kind of friend you want in life.
Only thing is you've got 3 dishes here. Chicken fuyang, come and get it, and crystal shrimp, and they all taste kind of refreshing.
Is refreshing really a flavor?
When you spend all your time at sea, you don't have a lot of choice when it comes to food, especially on the longer voyages where you've got to stretch out your rations as far as you can. First thing you want to do when you get back on dry land is dig into a nice hot meal that's swimming in oil and has a ton of flavor.
That's the
Gusto niya yung
exact
ini
opposite
berminyak-minyak
of Ningguang's tastes.
Oh, sure is.
si Beidou
Beto's
nih.
tastes are pretty similar to mine and
Suka yang
Xiangling's.
kuah-kuah dia anjir.
Ningguang. I am sick of hearing that name. Our tastes couldn't be more different. You'll never find us eating the same bowl of food.
But last time when you were chatting with her, Paimon thought you two seemed to get along just fine.
We're evenly matched. Guess that makes us equals. But I'm sorry, limp cabbage leaves are never gonna do it for me.
Oh, I hear ya, I hear ya. Steamed cabbage and broth might be upper class and look fancy and all, but man, is it boring! It's never gonna give you that flavor explosion you get with some of the other
Makanannya
dishes out there.
si Ningguang.
So, Xinyan, are these
Itu
dishes too
warnanya.
mild for you too?
Well, not so much mild. I just think you maybe missed a beat somewhere.
Exactly. This is some fine cooking, no question about that. But if this is for a competition, it needs more oomph.
Beat? Oomph? Are we sure these terms apply to
Siap Bang
cooking?
Indra Discord dong Bang Dedi biar nggak sunyi. Waduh. Dikata bahaya kalau Discord sama dia.
Yeah. You know what a beat is? I
Kacau
only
dia.
know music though. I'm nowhere near your level when it comes to cooking, so don't mind me if it doesn't make much sense.
No, you're both completely right. Beat and oomph.
Terus
That's what I need.
Ini paham
I
aja
actually
dia.
thought as much while I was cooking them. Even though this was a brand new combination, it still felt like I was missing that one thing that'll seal the deal. You know, really push it over the finish line. Seems like she's found her muse. Does that mean
Rupanya bolak-balik
music
doang aja.
theory is compatible with cooking? Hey! Paimon didn't quite get the implication, but Paimon can tell when you're being a meanie. Okay, I think I know what I need to do.
Anjay.
Great, so this went really well.
Don't hold back, just get out there and do your thing. You're a pro, Xiangling, and you've totally got this. Hands down, best chef in Liyue Harbor.
Pun
Ain't
saya
that right,
biasa
Beto?
aja Bang.
Well, I
Wede.
think so anyway. More than
Lihat
any
nih,
other chef.
Bang Pikram nih.
And there ain't a whole lot of
merendah
people I'd
terus
be
nih.
willing to say that about.
Merendah-serendah
I'll do
tanah
my
nih.
best. Thanks, everyone.
All right, we'll leave you to it. I'm gonna take Xinyan on board for a while.
Wah anjir, jalan-jalan mulu deh pakai kapal aja.
Xiangling, they both had pretty strong taste.
Sudah
You
Bang.
sure that won't be a problem? Shouldn't we get a second opinion from someone with milder tastes? That's a good point. Beto likes her greasy stir fries, and Xinyan can really handle her spice. Yeah, we should get another opinion.
Dia
Now,
pedes-pedes.
who do we know whose tastes are on the mild side? Traveler, any suggestions?
Ya jadi.
Who
murah ini. Montopuan.
Oh, right! Makes sense! So, back to Wangshu Inn? Who?
Siapa?
Who is it?
Xiao ya.
Someone you just missed last time we were there.
Oh ini aja nih.
Huh?
Kita tidak perlu ke Wangsuin.
Paimon remembers! He said
Said
that we
just
just need
speak
to
his name.
speak his name, and poof! He'll show up.
Buset, ya kayak
Will
ini.
he definitely hear us saying his name, though? Maybe we should find somewhere quieter.
Nyari tempat sepi buat manggil namanya doang anjir.
Okay, let's take turns shouting his name.
Si Koba ngapain pula, astaga.
Uh-huh. Do I need to do this too? Hyman's going first. Ahem. Ciao!
Enggak no.
Nothing's happening. Let me try again. Ciao! That's weird. Does he not want to hang out with us? Wait, so let me get this straight. Some guy with special powers promised you both that you just need to
Diajak
shout
Discord
his
sama Bang
name and
Edi
he'll
sambil
show up?
ngebuset deh. Ini lagi nih.
Not both actually.
Bikin-bikin ya, bikin-bikin ya. Astaga.
Oh, right. Well, you should be the one to try it then. Paimon clearly just doesn't want to feel left out.
Oke deh.
Okay then.
Apakah dia masih bisu ini karakter utamanya?
You called?
Yo, ada ekspresi
He
utamanya.
actually came.
You spoke my name, did you not?
Spoke my name.
When I make you a promise, I will honor it.
Blink of an eye and poof, he's there. That's how you know he's an adeptus.
Dia adalah
An
janji.
adeptus? Xiao, was it? Hi there. It was me who asked the traveler to call you here. My name's Xiangling. I'm a chef. I've made it into the finals of this year's Masterful Chefs, and I'm testing some dishes out in preparation. I'm trying to get feedback from customers with all different tastes.
Customers. And that includes me?
Uh-huh. The traveler says you prefer mild food.
Di
Just the
story
kind of person
bisa
I'm looking
ini
for.
loh.
If you don't mind,
Tele-telean
I'd like you
anjir.
to try the dishes I've made
Di
and tell me
gameplay
your
nggak
thoughts.
bisa anjir. Kita menghargai opini.
Since it's you, I will do it.
Set. Terhubung itu kau akan lakukan.
How is it? Are you sure you can eat it? Don't force yourself.
Tastes pretty good.
Huh? Really? I can't believe it. An adeptus says he likes my cooking. If my dad was here, he'd be crying tears of joy.
You excel in the culinary arts. I'm reminded of another chef I know. That chef cooks dishes with soul, as do you. Both of you are masters of your craft.
Who do you think he means? Smiley Yancho?
If I had to find fault with something, the two sides are a little strong for my taste. Some minor adjustments would take this dish from excellence to perfection. Just my own opinion. Do not fixate on it. Take it or leave it as you see fit.
Alright, go easy on the sides. Okay, I got it. Thank you, Adeptus friend. It was really great to meet you.
I'll be leaving now.
Really? Gapakannya Bang Fikram nih kayaknya.
See you next time.
Paimon still can't believe he actually came. So, what would happen if we called his name again now? Do you think he'd come back right away?
Ay, ba't si Paimon na yung nge-troll mo?
Only kinda, maybe not really joking. Jeez. Good news. After
Panangis
2
itu.
rounds of taste testing, I've had an idea on what to do next. Great! Lucky we picked the right people to talk to. I'd better head back and try this out a few times while it's fresh in my mind. Thanks for your help. Oh, and the final is in Yujing Terrace. You better come and watch. Will do. Good luck.
Finalnya di
You bet.
situ anjir. Wait for the competition to start the next day. Oke, selanjutnya cepetin waktunya nih. Jam 10 besok ya, berarti dicepetin lagi. Ini udah masuk ke besok. Oh belum ya, harus dicepetin lagi sekali lagi. Jam 10. Oke, let's go. Siapa yang pengen bisa kayak gini mencepat waktu, guys? Terus disuruh ke
Let's head to the competition venue.
mari. Buat apa sih kita lebih cepet?
Ooh, Paimon's so excited.
Patung batunya kan di sana, anjir, kenapa ininya di sini? Set nih Shanpei jadi jurinya nih.
Welcome everyone to the Masterful Chef's Final. At the appointment of this organizing committee, I am your host and officiator,
Semoganya aja
Yanfei.
muncul-muncul.
Hey, Yanfei's here too! This event
Siapa yang
is
pengen
brought to you
bikin
by
satu
the
video
Liu
78
Jixing in
views?
collaboration with a
Set.
number of participating
Terlibat,
enterprises.
anjir.
The competition is divided into the selections phase
Gak bagus
and the
bang.
finals.
Apa?
We saw many
Short
contestants
video
from
kalau belum
all over
ini.
Liu in the selections
Belum
process,
open.
and all of them were outstanding chefs in their own right.
Open
Of
apa
those,
namanya?
the two strongest participants were
Connect.
put through to today's finals. In
Gak
just a few
nambah ke
short
ini
moments,
anjir.
the
Watch
finals will
hour.
take place right here before your very eyes. As the officiator, it is my honor and privilege to represent the organizing committee and indeed the people of Liyue in overseeing today's proceedings. Next, please allow me to introduce the judges. There will be a select panel and an audience panel. The three
Ini
members
yang
of the
tiga
select
ini.
panel are the Tianquan, Lady Ningguang, the Yuheng, Lady Keqing, and last but not least, gourmet connoisseur, Uncle Tian. In
Yeah.
addition to these three, 10 judges will be chosen from among the audience to sample our contestants' dishes and cast their vote. That makes a total of 13 judges with 13 votes between them.
13
Each
aja.
judge will vote for their preferred finalist, and the one who receives the most votes will be today's winner. It's all so exciting! And now,
Emang mah
please
pikirannya
join me in
makan
welcoming
mulu,
our two
anjir.
contestants into the arena. Come on out! To my left, a competition favorite down from Dihua. Life's harsh when you live on a marsh, but this kitchen ace will put a smile on your face. Please welcome
Smiley
Smiley
Yanxiao.
Yanxiao.
Hi, everyone.
Whoa, Yanxiao made it into the finals too!
What's
But
up with him?
what's up with him? He seems really nervous.
There is a big difference.
Yanxiao! Chin up, shoulders back! Everyone from the inn is super proud of you!
Huh? Oh.
And to my right, a stalwart of Liyue Harbor culinary scene, a little feisty with a whole lot of spicy. Give it up for Xiangling! And her mysterious assistant, who knows who?
Who knows who?
Paimon knows, it's Guoba!
Scuba.
Hey everybody, I'll do my best! Contestants, please repeat after me.
Nangis mulu
As a
Scubanya
finalist
aja.
in Masterful Chefs, I
Sedih
solemnly swear to commit myself fully,
Kabar sama
compete
Petrano
fairly,
udah selesai bang.
and
Udah
abide
habis
by all
resinnya katanya.
competition procedures.
Katanya
As a
resinnya
finalist
habis.
in Masterful Chefs, I solemnly swear to commit myself fully, compete fairly, and abide by all competition procedures.
As a finalist in Masterful Chefs, I solemnly swear to commit myself fully, compete fairly, and abide by all competition procedures.
And I, for my part, promise to
Apa sih?
uphold the principles of fairness, impartiality, and transparency in my officiation of the proceedings. Now, I will hand
Apa yang
things over
terjadi
to
sama
the select
Yanxiao
panel
yang
judge, Ningguang, for the announcement of today's theme.
basic ini?
Thank you all for being here today at the Masterful Chefs Finals. I am the Tianquan Ningguang. The organizers have chosen the theme for today's event, and that theme is of Earth and Waterborn.
Of earth and waterborn. Just like the Feast of Bounteous Land. It really captures the spirit of this year's Moon Chase Festival. It's like surf and turf, but the deep and meaningful version.
The rules are simple. The one who receives the most votes wins. Tailor your dishes to the judges' preferences, or win over the audience with your originality. The choice is yours. Well then, I look forward to both of your contributions.
Contestants will have 1 hour of cooking time available and may only use ingredients provided by
Jadi
the
master resep
organizers
aja.
in their dishes. I trust this is no problem. Okay, without further ado, let the cooking commence. Begin.
Tangannya nggak ada
Time
suaranya,
to pull
anjir.
out all the stops. Show everyone why you're the best.
Kenapa harus begini kata-katanya, anjir?
Traveler, hang on. Thanks for coming to support me. Don't you worry.
Gonna
I'm
make
gonna make
this
this
the
the
best.
best tasting dish I've ever cooked. Light it up, light
Lah,
it up.
kenapa
First
kita yang
things
jokin,
first,
anjir?
Get the stove on. Into the
Astaga, malah
Cheryl
nyala.
thought the side should be milder, which makes sense to contrast with the main dish. And I guess that's what Xinyan meant. You gotta have on beats and off beats. But at the same time, you have to end on a high note. So I
Apa sih?
think I'll add a little sugar to the crystal shrimp just to bring the flavor up a notch. Triple layered consomme is pretty bland to begin with. And I can't
Anjir,
have two
kok kita yang
sides of the
milih,
same
anjir?
texture.
Bentar,
But luckily, the organizers have provided some very aromatic broth. It's just a
tadi
little
saltnya
too
udah.
gentle. Okay, this is where Beta was right. A pinch of salt should Junyun chili chicken is the main event. Can't afford to compromise too much here, but maybe some pepper will set it apart without
Pakai
alienating anybody.
pepper. Oh, kita ngikutin kata-katanya dia ya?
Huh? Oh, Yanxiao.
It doesn't
Doesn't
look
look
good.
so good. La la la.
Suara gubahnya begitu amat, anjir. Weh, cutscene-nya ngeprem, anjir. Apa nih?
Whoa, what's this? Hold up.
Yeah,
Things are taking an unexpected turn on the Masterful Chef stage.
Apa dia? Ada apa ini?
Xiangling's mysterious assistant appears to be aiding her opponent. Judges, are we going to allow this? We knew in advance that Xiangling would be accompanied by a mysterious assistant, and the judges agreed that the two could be classed as one individual for the purposes of the competition. But what do we say to this?
I take no issue with it. In any case, the assistant hasn't done much in the way of assisting.
No competition would be complete without a little drama.
Buset.
All a part of being young.
Gila nih, Uncle Tian suka
I
drama.
won't be the old fogey that ruins it for them.
Please allow me to explain to our host. Prior to the competition, the judges reviewed both contestants, and we can comfortably confirm that neither side is participating in a way that contravenes the competition rules. Xiangling is a highly accomplished chef, and her assistant is more like family to her.
Gue dikirimin foto.
Xiangling prepares all of her own dishes herself. All that her assistant will do is occasionally provide a fire source.
Besok aja
Given
yuk jam
Xiangling's level
20-an.
of culinary skill, the difference between her using firewood or her assistant is a trivial one. I appreciate everyone's concerns.
Jadi
The
jam 8
presence of a
ya,
mysterious
kabarin yang lain.
assistant performing strange dance moves to cheerlead for Xiangling is a little unexpected. But the mysterious assistant has now started cheerleading for Smiley Yanxiao too, demonstrating total impartiality. By encouraging both Xiangling and her opponent, they have proven to be a fair supporter.
not really outside help. Guava just likes to watch people cook. I'm sure the only reason they went over there is to try to help Yanxiao feel less nervous. I give you all my word, Guava will not interfere with the competition. And I would also say that it's a loss to the competition if Yanxiao isn't at the top of his form. I say that as someone who's eaten Yanxiao's cooking at Wang Shuin before. He is an excellent chef, and I want this to be a competition between the best we both have to bring.
Gila
I
hormat ya.
see. Most amusing.
What's your
Uncle Tian,
opinion?
what's your opinion?
I have no objections. It's an honor and a privilege to see two contestants so dedicated to having a fair and square contest.
The judges and the officiator accept this explanation. Let the competition continue.
Yanxiao, are you alright?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I've never been so nervous in my life. Look, my hands won't stop shaking.
Take it easy. I've been there before. I can help. Try saying a tongue twister to yourself in your head. Or think of some happy memories about your dad.
Why my dad? That's a bit specific.
Because that's what I do.
That's what I do.
I guess I'll think of my mom then. Anyway, you should carry on. I'll be fine. Don't hold up your own dishes on my account.
Woke up niya
Nothing's
malay
being
din
held
mine.
up. I'm finished already.
Huh? Oh, right.
Then
Then I need to focus up and win this thing.
There you go. That's the attitude we want. You're a very capable chef, Yanxiao. So come on, show everyone what you're made of. Just like you showed us last time at Wang Shuin.
Yes. You're right.
Yeah,
I can do this. I can do this.
Thank
Thank you, Xiangling.
Napili dia.
And thanks to your, well, thanks. Time for me to get cooking.
Time's up! Both contestants have now finished cooking. I would like to invite them to present their dishes to the judges for evaluation. We will proceed in the order that the contestants finished. Xiangling, please
Waktu masih
describe your
banyak, udah
dish.
beres anjir. Udah
My
kelot
dish
habis.
is Jiyun chili chicken with sides of triple layered consomme and crystal shrimp.
Crystal
The
shrimp.
theme is of earth and waterborne, which includes land and sea.
Set.
In other words, land animals, fowl, and seafood are all potential ingredients. My main dish, Jiyun chili chicken, is a combination of fowl and chilies. Jiyun chilies capture the essence of the mountains where they grow, and fowl is a gift from the heavens. Triple-layered consomme also uses fowl, and its other ingredients are ham and bamboo shoots. These are also flavors from the mountains, but they complement and contrast with the chicken dish, fresh instead of spicy, cold instead of hot. The crystal shrimp is made from a combination of rice, shrimp meat, and carrot. A thin, translucent skin wraps diced carrot and a whole shrimp, fresh, crispy, and tender. Shrimps are a gift from the ocean. Tightly wrapping them in a skin made from rice makes this dish a blend of land and sea, fresh with a hint of sweetness. It's the perfect note to end this course on.
Ooh, a strong delivery there from Xiangling. Let's see what our next contestant Yanxiao has to say.
My dish is Adeptus Temptation with a mint salad and golden shrimp balls. As Xiangling says, earth and water means land and sea. So birds, land animals, and seafood were also the ingredients I incorporated. Adeptus Temptation is a much-loved dish in Liyue, and as chef of Wang Shuin, I've always been proud to offer this as the signature specialty dish of our menu. It's a complex dish with very particular ingredients: smoked ham, crab, fresh shrimp meat, and matsutake. I chose this as my main dish as a sign of respect toward my profession and to this competition. The mint salad is my first side. Cool and tender with a subtle sweetness, it's a perfect answer to the rich and strong flavors of the Adeptus Temptation. Golden shrimp balls is a time-honored classic loved by everyone. A hearty and wholesome broth, followed up with a shrimp ball. Oh, pure bliss.
Paimon can smell it from all the way over here. It's driving Paimon crazy.
Judges, please sample the dishes.
Cobain.
Very impressive. Both contestants' dishes are well considered, expertly made, and truly delicious. I'm I'm gonna have another golden shrimp. I mean, I shall have to sample both contestants' dishes once more before I can reach a verdict.
Now, Xiangling has taken an interesting approach here. She's chosen a cold dish as her main. I have to say, that's a bold move. It's also a unique take on Jueyun chili chicken. Although the dish as a whole is served cold, the chili peppers have been stir-fried, so they're still just a little warm on the inside. You get a nice crunch as you bite in. Then you get the spiciness and warmth all coming in together. And then just a hint of that wonderful pepperiness to top it all off. It's quite simply extraordinary.
This Adeptus Temptation is quite exceptional. The triple layer consomme is also a very superlative contribution. Excellent flavor, well balanced between sweet and savory. Yes, the standard is very high.
Judges of the select panel, I will now ask you to consider your votes carefully before writing them down and handing them to me. Also, the organizing committee has selected today's audience judges, and they are now evaluating the dishes. Everyone who's been lucky enough to sample today's dishes, please consider and cast your vote independently.
Why are we not involved in this? Why didn't they pick us to be judges? Hyman has buckets of passion and oodles of expertise when it comes to food. For all the chefs there are in the world, and for all the amazing dishes they can cook, the fact remains that you're the one who treats Paimon the best.
Thank you all for waiting. All votes have been received and counted, and the results have been returned to Ningguang. I now invite Ningguang to take the floor and announce the results of the Masterful Chef's Finals.
It is my pleasure to announce that the winner of the Masterful Chef's Finals is... by a mere 1 vote margin, Xiangling!
What? How is it so close?
Yang Xiao is a great ship too.
Oh, there it is. I knew it.
It was a close contest, but we have a winner. Liyue Harbor's Xiangling has beaten Dihua Marsh's Yanxiao by just 1 vote. There can only be one winner, but the fact that this was so close shows just how much both of these outstanding chefs managed to impress our judges. Thank you both for your stellar contributions here today. A big thank you to all the audience for being here today, especially those who have come from far and wide. As officiator, I declare the result of this competition to be fair and valid, thus bringing the Masterful Chef's Finals to a close.
Thank you all for coming. Until next time.
Please exit the venue in an orderly fashion, and remember to take all of your personal belongings with you.
Come on, let's go over and take a look.
Nyari sisaan nih kayaknya berdua nih. Astaga. Nyari sisaan nih anjir berdua.
Looks like I won this time, Yanxiao. But I'd still like to try your dishes, if that's okay.
That's okay.
Sure. I'll have a try of yours too.
And
truly exquisite. No doubt in my mind why you're the winner here.
This Adeptus Temptation is really good.
So
it's
fresh.
so fresh, I'm almost moved to tears.
Well, just goes to show that you have a taste for the finer things in life.
No, you've got me all wrong. We're just a small neighborhood restaurant too, so I totally understand. Food is life, and customers are at the heart of all food culture. So humble food cooking is not to be looked down upon.
Is that right? Huh. I'd heard you'd gotten famous for your experimental approach to cooking and were all about fancy and exclusive foods. Never realized you'd done your time in a small kitchen too.
paling nih beres sini nih.
Well, there you have it. All the greats come from the smaller places.
The same goes for you. You can't work in an inn kitchen unless you know how to consistently please customers. It's no wonder your food is so top-notch.
You're the kind of competition I'm glad to have. Let's stay in touch. Maybe we can find some time in the future to trade tips.
You got it. And next time we meet as competitors, let's both be even better than we are now.
All right? Deal.
Ngeri.
Traveler, Paimon! Thanks for coming. Did you get to try the food?
Don't even go there. Paimon's still peeved.
I can't believe it. You didn't get picked? Well, never mind. Don't get mad. I'll make some more for you when we get back. You will? Woohoo! Great! Oh, the organizer said that Yenshao and I need to go register our delivery addresses. Apparently they're gonna deliver an exclusive ingredients package and the prize money at a later date. So I need to get moving. I'll come find you guys after.
Xiangling seems really happy. Good for her. Looks like Kuching and Ningguang left already. As the organizers, they must have gone to wrap up some last-minute things. Let's go ask them for an update about the statue.
Cek patung nih, disuruh cek patung. Mana nih? Kanan.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Apa nih kecingnya nih cabut?
Kuching, there you are.
Oh, you found me.
Huh? Is everything okay?
Traveler, I have found myself in something of a predicament. In the competition, I voted for Smiley Yenshao.
So you're frustrated because you can't go back and vote for Xiangling instead?
No, that's not it. As a judge, I had a duty to remain objective. I made my decision after thinking about it very carefully, and my conscience is clear. Xiangling is my friend, so by rights, I should be honest with her about this. But, as you know, I voted based purely on my personal opinion. As a contestant, Xiangling may not be able to appreciate this. And I do not know how to deal with people of her temperament. I just don't know how to break it to her.
It's no big deal. Just say it however comes naturally. Xiangling of all people isn't bothered about that kind of stuff.
Kedengeran dong apa
And
ya?
anyway, she still won in the end.
Oh hey, here you are. I've been looking for you for ages.
Xiangling, there's something I need to tell you.
What is it?
My grandfather always said to me, in contests of food, always follow your heart. Which is to say that in gastronomical disputes, or indeed competitions, one must cast their vote for the party that they agree with. This decision must be based on one's honest thoughts, not influenced by any external factors. Of course, that was just my grandfather's opinion, but I have to say, I am inclined to think he had a point. So, despite the fact that I am your friend, I cast my vote for Smiley Yenshao's Adeptus Temptation. Well, maybe it was. I like golden shrimp balls. Is that a problem?
You were acting so serious that I honestly thought something was up. It's fine. Doesn't bother me one bit.
Huh?
You voted for who you wanted to, and that's totally okay. In fact, that's exactly how it should be. Otherwise, how could it be a fair competition? So, you made a point of telling me. Is that because you were worried that it made you a bad friend?
Don't be absurd.
Didn't I say already? I love this about you. You're just so conscientious about everything. Half-baked feedback just isn't meaningful to me at this stage. Seeking reassurance is what novices do, and it's been a long time since I was a novice. The way forward from today will only get more challenging, as will the dishes I'll need to cook. Honestly, I'll need friends like you along the way. You have a strong sense of responsibility, Kuching. But you know, not everything is always about responsibility. Yes, you're a Qixing, but you're also you, Kuching. When you're with friends, you don't need to think about everything so thoroughly. You know that's what Ningguang's like, right? Beido's always telling me about how well she gets along with Ningguang. They even play chess aboard her ship sometimes. So you see, Ningguang's kind of bold in that she doesn't let her identity and reputation get in the way of her ability to have a good time. You could take a leaf out of her book. Outside of work, it's time to let go and relax.
Traveler, Xiangling, anyway, what are we standing around here for? Let's go and check on the status of the stove god statue.
Oh yeah! Paimon had nearly forgotten about that. Let's go see.
Kita ke patung batu yang udah ini nih hancur. Di atasnya lah, capek aja jalannya. Loncat aja dari atas, terbang lebih cepat. Macam mana nih batunya nih? Masih jadi bulat anjir. Masih nggak berubah apa-apa cuy. What the
How
heck?
strange. It hasn't changed one bit.
This doesn't make any sense. We cooked our hearts out.
Does this mean the competition wasn't enough to awaken the statue?
Oh well. I suppose it was simply not meant to be.
There's still time, don't lose.
Yeah, we've waited this long already. There's no harm in waiting a little longer, right, Xiangling?
Yup, there's still time. Let's be patient. We'll all see this through together. On another note, I have some good news for you, Kuching. Things are looking optimistic for that recipe you gave me. Master came by before the competition and filled in the parts that were missing. So now I'll be able to cook it. In fact, I'll go find somewhere to make it right now. Wait here.
Xiangling.
Oh, and Traveler, could you come with me?
Huh? You only just beat Smiley and Xiao. You think you're up for challenging us already?
Seperti aku berdua nih aja.
Obviously not what I meant. You collect recipes, don't you? I thought you'd probably be needing this dish during your travels, so I think.
Oh, right. Paimon knew that. Sheesh,
Jeez, careful eating your words so fast. You'll give yourself heartburn.
What are you staring at me for? Go on, go get on with your cooking.
Make delicious chili mince. Dikasih resep kita. Chili mince comber. Aduh, harus masak ya. Nebengnya nih, nebeng di sini. Nebeng di lapak orang aja dah. Kita nebeng di lapak orang. Mana bikin apa tadi? Mince. Oh ini. Apa ini? Oh bab tiap. Sudah bikin 3. Oke, beres.
It's done! So this is what the dish from the recipe looks like. Let's go get...
Kita terbang lagi. Stream lagi kapan?
Mine's ready too. Let's go together.
Kucing. Apakah ada efek feedback?
The traveler and I made one each. Here, have a taste while it's still warm.
Oke, seorang satu.
Thank you. Don't mind if I do.
It test everyone dishes.
What is it? What does that face mean?
This flavor.
This people.
I've tasted it before. Apologies. Xiangling, Traveler, thank you both. This is everything I had hoped it would be. It tastes wonderful and quite amazingly. Somehow it took me right back to my childhood, when my grandfather was still around.
Really? That's awesome! I didn't have a chance to fully explain before. In fact, when Master had filled in the missing parts of the recipe for me, I realized that I already knew how to make this dish.
You already knew? You mean you were able to make this without ever seeing the recipe?
Uh-huh. My dad taught me how to make it.
Wait, but isn't this dish from Kuching's grandpa's notes, though?
About that. I do not believe that this recipe was my grandfather's creation. My grandfather was a well-known real estate tycoon in Liyue, and also a scholar. He was an avid collector of old books and was quite knowledgeable on many of Liyue's customs and traditions that are no longer practiced. As a child, I used to spend a lot of time with him in his study. We'd read the classics together, then debate how much of it was actually genuine, and whether Rex Lapis was real or not. He used to say, books are just a bridge that bring us a little closer to history. It's up to those of us in later generations to ask these questions, search for the answers, and decide what they mean. Since then, my grandfather has passed on, and I've grown up to become a Chising. My views on Rex Lapis have changed in this time too, from myth to reality. For me, the name Rex Lapis is inextricably wound up with memories of my grandfather. Whenever I see his name written down, it always reminds me of sitting in my grandfather's study, seeing all of his notes. As I said earlier, this recipe came from those same notes. It's an ancient dish that he was trying to restore to its original form. But, unfortunately, without the full recipe, he never quite succeeded. Still, each time he tried cooking it, he'd always get me to have a taste while it was still warm. The memories. This really is the taste of my childhood.
Ancient dish? Are cornbread buns really that old?
Well, at least in my family it is. My dad learned how to make it from his dad, and supposedly it's been passed down that way for generations. We call them chili minced cornbread buns. They're a traditional folk food snack, easy to pack up and take with you on the road, so they're the perfect thing to eat on the go. Seeing Guoba just reminded me of something. I actually made this dish on the day I first met Guoba.
How did you first meet?
It was in a cave in the mountains. I ducked inside to get out of the rain and saw an offering table in there, so I put the cornbread buns I'd brought with me on it. Then I ended up falling asleep, and when I woke up, I found out that Guoba had eaten every last one. Guoba followed me around ever since. We're practically family now.
Hold up! Stop the conversation! Look!
The stone.
The stone!
Whoa.
It burst open!
It's a Guoba.
Guoba?
Why are you?
What are you? What?
Dia juga kaget
I see the chili mince cornbread buns have been served.
Dia juga kaget aja.
Granny, look! The stone god statue looks just like Guoba!
Just like Guoba.
Oh, indeed it does. After all, Guoba is the deity you've been searching for. God of the stove.
Guoba is a god?
You asked me if a sufficiently festive atmosphere would be enough to reawaken the stove god. And my answer is this. Yes. And no. The stove god has always been a deity with great affection for the people, and who acts in response to their desires. To him, The heart's passions and the heart's desires are not the same thing. Passion can be a technique, a skill, something derived from experience. But desires, they are deeper, more innate. They are the heart's strength in its purest form. Masterful chefs is wonderfully exciting, but it is more an exercise of passion than of desire. And passion alone will not suffice to reawaken the stove god from his deep slumber. But just now, when Kuching ate this dish she had longed for, a deeply held desire was fulfilled. As well as receiving an answer to her question, she also gained something much more precious. A moment of poignant nostalgia so vivid, it felt like she was right there alongside her grandfather. The enormous power unleashed by the fulfillment of this desire resonated with the stove god's statue and caused it to manifest once more the form it took in the past. Of course, the stove god himself is not contained within the statue. The true stove god has been here with us all along. How does it feel, seeing a statue of yourself from your glory days? Look at him. Still so majestic.
Glory days? Wait, what happened? Did Groba used to be different from now?
Oh, yes. Back in his day, your Guoba was once the patron god of the soil. But all the wisdom and power he had then, he has since surrendered to the soil itself.
A god surrendering their power to the soil. I have heard this turn of phrase before, but what does it mean?
The kinds of trials and tribulations that a land can face are far more than you could imagine. Droughts, floods, torrential rain, hurricanes, earthquakes, tsunamis, fires, and plagues. The threat of disaster will never fully disappear from Liyue. Even woes that have never been faced before in history will come to pass in the future. Such things affect you mortals far more than we Adepti, with our immortal forms. He once walked with you over the barren plains until you arrived at last at the harbor. He joined you in building your dwellings and lighting the stoves. It was his hand that lit the very first street lamp of Liyue and brought the aroma of cooked food into every household in the land. You mortals no longer remember him, but back in the age when you did, he was the closest of all the Adepti to the common folk.
Apa nih? Cutscene ya? Oh,
Marchosius, god of the stove, born from a spark when stone struck stone. He was a god with a great love for humanity and their well-being. Millennia ago, the people sought to expand their city. They built a dwelling on the plains and called it the Gueli Assembly. The stove god cared greatly for the people, turning himself into minions who went into every home, fostering food and solidarity alike. Alas, their home was taken by a flood. The waters ravaged the Gueli Assembly and forced the people back south to Liyue Harbor. Though the distance was not far, the journey was plagued by a terrible storm. For a dozen days, the Adepti stayed by their side. During this time, the stove god cooked an ancient delicacy, flatbread with a meat sauce to stave off the cold and damp, fit for those on the move. Centuries later, disaster and plague arose once more. The stove god would appear no longer, for he placed all of his power into the land itself to quell the calamities. His power expended, and his wits greatly reduced. Thus his body decreased in size. By the time he parted ways with us, he wasn't even the height of a human. He told Rex Lapis and I of the dishes that bring joy and of the secrets of the flame. then went into the mountains and entered into a long slumber. The stove god departed, and Guoba was born. When he awoke, he ate the chili mince cornbread buns placed on the offering table by a young lady in yellow. Though he did not remember the past, he was profoundly moved and decided to follow this young lady thereafter. The stove god had quietly disappeared, but the vendors rose early to hawk their wares. People went out to buy goods, lit their stoves, and cooked food, just as they had done every day for as long as they could remember. In Liyue, things have always been this way. Nature provides, the mountains rejoice. We are blessed by heaven's good grace.
Years have gone by. The world has transformed, but our way of life survives.
Fame and fortune is only a season. It is the moment that we should embrace.
Past meets present. Heritage becomes legacy. Long into the future may we thrive.
You once told me that dining is the profoundest of customs in the human world. To eat well is to consume vitality itself, and to drink well is to partake of the very essence of the world. It is a matter of paramount importance, you said, for people cannot face the arduous journey ahead on an empty stomach. At once a humble affair and a profound one. A humble meal of maize and spring water is also profound in that. By ensuring one's survival, it paves the way for millennia of human history and culture to come. My dear friend, Liyue has changed so much while you have slept. Looking at the prosperity and beauty around us today, does it make you happy?
Reaksi traveler cuman diem doang aja, nggak tahu berkata apa-apa lagi.
Guoba, this is kind of a huge deal. Why didn't you say anything?
He is not who he once was. Even the power of speech evades him now. There is no way he could have told you.
Buatan ngomong gue hilang aja.
Guoba, but...
Xiangling.
Do not be saddened, Xiangling. There are two sides to everything. Guoba may have lost many of his formal faculties, but he is now as carefree as can be, without a single worry in the whole world. In this world we inhabit, who can truly be said to live a life free of all woes? Those with a mind and with the knowledge will certainly be troubled by all manner of things. But he has gone further than us in his journey. He had both wisdom and courage. Everything he took upon himself, he was also ready to part with. His carefree demeanor today is a testament to the fact that he is at rest. So since you are his friend, take good care of him. Go out to walk and play. Allow him to eat, drink, and be merry.
I will! You can count on me!
Xiangling, you have an adeptal affinity. Guoba follows you around because he has respect for you. The moment he awoke, he was met with the familiar flavor in the chili mince cornbread buns he ate. After all that time, he still recognized the dish he had invented, and he approved of you as the one who had cooked it.
That's right. The taste of one's home cuisine always brings back memories of home. Though he remembered nothing, eating the food you had cooked gave him a feeling of familiarity. That is why he stuck by you.
You
may be the first person in history to give the stove god the experience of being a satisfied customer. That makes you quite
Jangan
a
spoiler
remarkable
ya Bang
chef.
Pikram ya. Story. Berarti si kucing kagak tahu ya anjir. Harusnya ngelihat bentuk si Koba ya, dia udah harusnya tahu. Si Madam Pink. I love Xiangling cooking.
If that's true, I couldn't be happier. Because putting a smile on customers' faces is what we chefs are called to do.
Well then, it's getting late and I still have things to do. Time for me to say goodbye. Traveler, Paimon, Xiangling, thank you all very much. I look forward to spending more time together in the future.
Sounds good, we'll be waiting.
I guess my dad's probably heard the good news already, but I should still go catch up with him. Master, it's been a while since you came by. Why don't you join me? He thinks about you all the time, you know. He's always telling me to invite you over.
Oh, goodness me. Then, far be it from me to refuse. Off we go then. Let's saunter over gently and see how all the city folk are getting along.
Ya. Saya lanjutannya nih misi. Masih ada anjir. Beresin nih misi nih. Misi beres kita upstream. Panjang juga misinya ya. Gokil. Apa nih ke restoran siang?
Hi, Dad. I'm back. Hey, what are you doing there? I should be the one handling that.
Belum dipencet autonya coba. Bang, gak nyoba pop.
Guaba's taken off.
Coba taken off.
Oh, it's you. Hello there, old friend.
Oh, bless my soul. Are you out for a stroll as well?
Given the season, it felt fitting to take a leisurely walk while the meal is being prepared.
Quite right. And it also gave us the chance to run into you. Guoba may not recognize you, but as ever, he seems quite delighted to see you.
So, Guoba doesn't remember anything, but can still feel when something's familiar?
Friendship will always withstand the ravages of time. Traveler, what do you think of the name of this festival? Moon Chase. The moon is a carrier of countless emotions. So many things only seem to surface as we gaze up beneath its poignant glow. Wherever the moonlight shines, the heart is wont to follow. Fond memories of those no longer with us. Debts of gratitude to old friends. The meaning of ages past and gone. All wrapped up in the city that has existed for so many moons to date. All these things and more. They are why people chase the moon.
In old age, the sight of many things puts one in a wistful mood. But children are always a beautiful sight to see. Such exuberant life force. It seems to well up from deep within the land itself. A land that has been in existence for so many millennia, and yet one that still dazzles today. Traveler, this Moon Chase Festival has been all the more entertaining with you here to witness it. Now, let's have Xiangling brew us a nice pot of tea. We shall drink and chat at our leisure.
Ya, mana dia emang minumnya di mana? Wah, beres guys akhirnya guys. Mantap. Cukup panjang juga nih event nih. Baca ngapain nih? Kita jadi Arkon. Oke guys. Kok Madam Pink mukanya mirip sama kayak yang jualan layangan. Set. Jualan layangan emang iya coba samperin. Mana sih yang jualan layangan? Di sini. Mana ada anjir, beda. Ya mukanya sama tapi ininya beda anjir.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Beda kostum doang sama ini ada kacamata. Oke guys, karena udah beres nih misinya, kita sudahi dulu live streamnya. Terima kasih yang udah nonton, terima kasih yang udah like, terima kasih yang udah subscribe. Sampai jumpa di live stream berikutnya guys. Bye bye.